After watching this video, you will never ever run ads the same way again. Now with Facebook, you have three different campaign types. First one is Adset budget optimization, also known as ABO. Second one is campaign budget optimization, also known as CBO. And the third one, and the latest one that has been introduced just recently, is advantage shopping campaigns, which basically is a new way of doing your ads in a more structured and also more centralized way. Now we're going to touch on them individually, and starting out with ABO, the first one, which stands for Adset budget optimization. Now with ABO, you can basically control your budget on the adset level, contrary to the CBO where you can control your budget on the campaign level. Basically, this allows you for more control over the tests you're running. So for example, you want to test 10 different ads. In an ABO, you can basically throw in those in 2 different ad sets and having 5 ads inside each ad set, and you'll guarantee to spend your allocated ad set budget on those certain ad sets. With a CBO, that's much different, because on a CBO, Facebook will allocate spend where it can get the most purchases for your budget and spend accordingly. Basically, I don't know when CBOs were introduced, but previously ABO was the only method of running your ads, and is basically kind of outdated, but we still use it on certain occasions. For example, in retargeting, where you want to retarget all of your audiences separately, for example, your website visitors or your engagers or your add to carts on certain occasions. Basically, then you can use your ABO methods and target those ones separately if you want to hit them all with your retargeting ads. For example, you'll have 3 ad sets. One is for your website visitors. The second one is for all of your social engagers, so everybody that engaged with any ad or any of your organic posts on Facebook or Instagram. And the third one, which goes to your existing customers. So you will upload your Shopify list or your Klaviyo list and then retarget those people. Sometimes we'll use ABO for testing if the budget for the client is a bit smaller. So for example, they're only spending 100 euros or dollars each day. Then we'll use an ABO to have a bit more control over a test. But when the budget is a bit bigger, we'll shift to a CBO method. And from there, the way we use it is that we'll take all of our best ads and put those into one ad set, which are control ad set. And then from there, we'll add in different ad sets. Every time we'll get new creatives, we'll pump those into the CBO and add the new ad set from that. And basically from there, we'll put up our best performing historical ads against our new ads, and we'll see if Facebook will spend on those new ads and see if they are actually better than our best performing historical ads. And from there, we'll try to scale up the budget every other day or so by 10 to 20% if the budget will allow it, and if the results are actually profitable for us. So we can actually scale the budget and be profitable on a higher budget and scale the client's account. Another way how we use CBOs is to separate each product for certain clients out. So let's say we have 3 products we want to advertise for each client. We'll create a campaign for each of those products. So product A goes in campaign A, product B goes in campaign B, and product C goes in campaign C. And from there, we'll separate those out. So each product will get its allocated budget, and we can budget accordingly to each product. In that way, we'll make sure that each of the campaigns will spend the amount that we'll give it on that certain product. So we'll not get into a scenario where 90% of the budget will go into product A and only 10% will go into product B. And then third one is the advantage shopping campaign, which is a newly introduced Facebook campaign, which is a more consolidated approach, just like the Performance Max from Google. So this is a very consolidated campaign, and the way we use it inside the agency is that we'll see which ads are performing the best in our ABOs or in our CBOs and shift those to the advantage shopping campaigns. And it's a very good method to actually get more scale out of your account, and from there scale up your winners even more with that more consolidated approach in that advantage shopping campaign. The fun thing is that you can even specify how much of the budget of that specific campaign you want to spend on your returning customers, which is even more valuable if you want to optimize for new customers only, which most of the brands we work with actually do. So we'll usually set it to spend only 5 to 10% on existing customers, so Facebook can still see which people to target, and from there it can find more similar people like that. So it can get a bit more signals from the existing customers still, and from there find more prospective customers that look like them. Now in just a moment, I will show you how to actually set these campaigns up, how to best use them, and any best practices to keep in mind to actually make those campaigns successful. So let's hop onto my computer and actually set those campaigns up. Right here, you're in the Ads Manager. I've built out some details because they're from one of our clients. So you'll hit create, and then you'll go to sales. and basically the sales campaign is anything you're trying to optimize for conversions. You hit continue and you'll create manual sales campaign. You hit continue and you'll create your campaign, and right here it will automatically make an ABO campaign. So right here you'll see conversion event purchase, and you can right here set up your budget. So let's say you want to spend 100 per day, and you'll set that up right there. And basically that's the way it is. Super simple how to set up that ABO campaign. And from there you can set up your targeting right here. Usually we will leave it broad, and usually I do recommend to keep it at Advantage plus placements. So it will basically do auto placements and optimizing for conversions. And then you'll hit next and it'll basically create your ABO campaign. Now, next up is CBO, which is also very easy to set up. You'll basically do the same thing, but at the campaign level right here, you want to optimize for Advantage campaign budget. It isn't named CBO anymore, it's called Advantage campaign budget. So right here you can toggle on, and right here you'll be able to set up your campaign budget at the campaign level. So that's super easy. Now we'll set up the Advantage shopping campaign, which is the same method, but a bit different. You'll go to sales, hit continue, and then at the top you will see Advantage plus shopping campaign. You'll hit continue and it will be made right here. And right here you can see optimizing for website. That's the thing you should do. And you can check your country. So for example, this one, we want to target the United Kingdom, and you will set your budget right here. And the fun thing is, which I previously discussed, where you can set up the existing customer budget cap. So usually we'll set it at like 5%. So only 5% of the budget will go to the existing customers. And right here, for example, you can import the suggested ads. You can also manually make them, but usually when you're running some ads, you will see some suggested ads that have in the last couple of days. So right here you'll see the last 7 days have gotten some good performance. So you can import those right away, and from there it will automatically add those to your campaign. You can basically continue to run them. So yeah, that's kind of it in terms of setting up those campaigns. Like I said, it's super easy to set up, and the use cases of those campaigns are individually great, and you should definitely all use them inside your strategy on certain occasions. So that's it. That's the video on how to use all these campaign types: ABO, CBO, or Advantage plus shopping campaign. Like I said, we use them all inside the agency and see use cases for all of them on certain occasions. So I would definitely recommend for you to test all of them out and test our method as well by using CBOs for testing, for ABOs for retargeting, and then transferring all of your best ads to the Advantage shopping campaigns. And I'm pretty sure you'll see good performance with that setup. That's it for the video. If you enjoy this content about e-commerce, advertising, drop a comment below, like the video, hit the subscribe button, and stay around for more weekly content.